A Molotov, 2 smokes, that's in the hands of Neo. And a lot of teams do favor towards the ramp room, mainly on the pistol. You don't really see it too much towards the actual gun rounds itself, but we'll see what they bring to the table here. Going to be holding up for now. Confirm. That sort of position there towards the hut actually gets a lot of info there in terms of players hunting towards that position.
Yeah, and gives Taco a bit more of awareness as well that they'll be back over toward the ramp side because there's no one facing it outer, and that's being peeked by Fallen. So Taco knows he's going to have company. The question is, where does the rotation come back toward the turnpike from? Because right now, if I'm not mistaken, Minimap makes it a little bit misleading. I think FNX has dropped down in the upper side as well. I don't think he's on Heaven. So Taco's going to go passive immediately, knows they're charging in. No one's going to be able to rotate. They've got to go back through the vents. And it's smart from Virtus.pro. Without that rotation toward Turnpike, they're already getting toward Heaven. Fallen's got to rotate all the way back outside towards CT. And the upper site, it's going to be pincered from all sides. Pasha and Bialy. FNX and Fur go down. This is the perfect start. You've got to get the pistol on the T side. It seems essential no matter what in all situations right now on Nuke.
And they still have a Molotov and a smoke going towards main entrance as well there. 3 kills obtained so far for the Poles. Just Coldzera and Full remaining. Can't do this. They haven't got a kit. They've got 2 sets of ammo.
They're going to try and pinch. Cold goes back up toward the new AC. This does give something different on the retake that the old Nuke didn't have, is being able to get up here without the boost. But they can't time it accordingly, and at this point in time, just get frag money. I suppose they've got armor as well, so maybe keep that for the next round. Cold's already spotted. They're going to hunt him down, dropping in. Neo's got a better angle on him. Cold's found the first, but behind the AC then, he can't find the shot, Neo, and he falls to the clutches of Fallen, so they are going to keep the armor up at least for now.
Yeah, that's something at least for next round, but that's actually quite a nice...
I take it back, they lost
the bomb gets one. Well, Fallen keeps his body armor and USP, but that's a really nice approach here. We did say teams do favor towards the ramp position. On the pistol round, at least, you can see he was towards that ramp position. Actually plays it very nicely. That's what you should be doing. You spot them. You don't necessarily want to take the challenge, especially when you spot multiple targets. He fell straight down to lower, but he didn't anticipate Virtus.pro capitalizing straight away. They actually rushed towards Nest, ran up the ladder, and overwhelmed the CTs. Can be a position that's actually very viable to hold from there. There's a CT with the M4. We've obviously sprayed them down. We don't have a USP. If you don't hit that first shot, they can get at the Nest very quickly there. The flashbang they had as well. They smoked towards main entrance. They have a Molotov left of the bomb. Very nicely played there from Virtus.pro. They're going to have a nice full buy going into this next round. 3 AKs, not messing around with the SMGs. Got 2 of those, but the AK is very important. Fast towards outside. I don't think using the smokes, just sticking together. And it's going to be using basic fundamentals of CS, sticking together, refragging. One player holding the flanks as well. Looking pretty positive so far. There is a force buy from the Brazilians, though. Coldzera, good strike first. Does damage, but can't find the kill.
Falls back inside the site. Closes off the door as well. But they've got to open it against him, and they both open it. Doors go both ways. The Snacks is going to prevail, though. Cold goes down. As you said, did do damage. Snacks on 4 HP, which gives Taco a bit of a chance in this. Fur as well has already rotated in with the CZ. They're trying to set a crossfire from Toxic, but Fur's going to give that up to Elect to go in toward the old dark spot. Bialy, meanwhile, will find FNX. These 2 at lower. All to play for in terms of damage, but Virtus.pro finding kills elsewhere could always fall back away from this as well. They need a little bit more information, and Taz surely should come back down the vents, but now that he's got upper low, oh, this is the low HP. Fur, he's hesitant, he could have caught them off. It's still going to be low for 1. Neo's going to fall past, has got Taco caught. Reload in from Fur, tries to get away, and they'll go back towards Secret Stairs to rotate upper. He's the last alive. Yeah. And Virtus.pro do dissect it on Taz's slow play upper to find picks.
Well, there it is. It was a little bit interesting to start. Coldzera dinky few people with the CZ, but overall, 4 players surviving, at least so far for Virtus.pro. So fast approach towards outside, managing to not even have to use the smokes at that point. It's getting down there with the rifles. Can be a very advantageous area for the terrorists. As soon as you get down towards lower, pushes Coldzera back, bomb goes down. Actually managed to end up towards the upper bomb side, but still just good basic CS there coming in. Nothing too snazzy. And it will be 2-0 after the force buy for SK.Gaming. They should be full eco at this point, maybe a PT50 or 2. Really nothing you can do in this round. This is definitely one of those redundant ones. I don't think they're going to purchase anything here. So, did Fallen fully invest as well. He's got 3k, so he's able to get the AWP next round, just about.
As toward the lobby to start things off. Flash inside a hut, nade toward the push. Look at the damage done. Fallen tagged to 15. He doesn't know it yet. He's going to hear them now, but he's done so much damage on this push. UMP sprays in, hits 1, low HP. He's got to go for the reload, though, and this should take him down. Cold's going to get the kill and pick up the SMG as a result. They wrap back through hut in time to cut off anyone going toward the upper bomb site, but an AK in position from Snacks, and Bialy already up on the rafters. Just Taco and Cold. Should be pretty straightforward. Virtus.pro going to pick up all 3 rounds after pistol. Very important. Taco almost caught out on that ladder, but this is giving them the momentum they need and the start they need. This gives them 3 without going into guns. Now if they start to pick up 2 to 3 more gun rounds, we've got a game.
Especially when we saw the force buy from the CTs on the second as well. We've seen a lot of teams, especially on Nuke, not actually opting for that. It can be a little bit high risk. You go into that first gun round, in a CT-sided map without all the nades you need, and maybe not the kits or an AWP especially. So we see a lot of teams trying to avoid that buy. But SK.Gaming, yes, they will have the AWP, but M4s will be limited. They won't have the incendiaries, might have 3 or 4 smokes, but in terms of the incendiary game, that's going to be weak. It's going to come down to Fallen, who was an absolute monster on train. Can he deliver here on Nuke? I'm sure he certainly can, but Taco don't pick up the UMP from a fallen Taz, but Coldzera, his teammate, will be falling. And Taco, the best place to save this map is always towards T-spawn. Nice little explosion shot there for you.
I love this stage.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's so sick. The old Half-Life logo on the right and the,
kind of
light map as well.
Super excited for me. I used to work as an event manager building this sort of stuff. Like nothing on this scale, but still like just to see like I can tell you how much hard work has to go into designing something like this. It's kind of crazy to see it all come together and look so good.
And that's your bus that you drove here with on the right,
that's
isn't
true.
it?
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
Yeah,
it's about the right length of the bus you would have ridden. Taz, he'll lead the charge from spawn. We've yet to see the skylights break out. I do mention that still every round.
You do.
I think it's still...
It's just good.
It's worth doing.
It's good to have consistencies in CS, especially on the T side. So you obviously have like smoke towards Alto, shoot out the windows, and so the CDs can't get tells, right? That's why they do it. Here we go then. The first gun round, you'd assume VP can do something a little bit faster here. They know the CT buy is going to be weak. Like I said, no kits available. They have got an AWP, no incendiaries, only 2 smokes remaining. They're just going to try and bleed them out. Virtus.pro not fully committing just yet. Fallen towards outside of the AWP. Nails the first shot, but Pasha goes down.
And he's going to change position immediately as well to make sure there's no counter push out toward the red crate. So many angles now, but one and move. It's dynamic play from Fallen, as we often see. Bialy. Flashback over, smokes out in hot. Fur, he's going to have company inside of it. Taz, he's smoked in, but Fur's holding the wall. Better play from FNX as he gets back out behind the silo. Fur's going to find one. Neo, he craters. He must have fallen down on a rotation from Raptor, as Bialy's going to be the last to go down. I didn't exactly see where Neo went. He must have been coming off catwalk from Outer off Twinkie.
Didn't catch it. Well then, it will be SK.Gaming arriving here in the first gun round, keeping 3 players alive as well, one of which was the AWP. It's Fallen that took down Pasha to kick it off, but still plenty of residual cash here for the Poles. They managed to get the AWP out. This is the first real gun round now. The first one there in round number 4, it's always a bit of an anomaly. Obviously the CTs aren't fully equipped. Terrorists can be aware of that as well. Might throw a spanner into the works. They might have a couple of SMGs going for, but now both teams with full rifles, including an AWP on either side, snacks for an AWP, actually go for first pick. It's Fallen. He's in towards the hut. This could be very exciting, managing to get this first pick.
Good position, finds it, and he's out. Aggressive again with the AWP Fallen. He's been so good in these positions. Boost up on red crate outer. Smokes off. We haven't seen the wall utilized yet to go towards secret, but this is a little bit different because they put the wall in place, and then anyone watching it could potentially get caught off there. He's a slight foot gap, but not spotted from Fur.
Look how dynamic Fallen's been, though. He's just been seen in the hut, and now he's down lower, waiting for players to walk into his crosshair. Presumably going to hit the shot as well. Let's see if Bialy dares walk in. Might wait for a flashbang to be used here, but it's going to hold him in position. Might just reposition outside.
Flashbang there would have to be almost perfect, though.
Yeah,
Look how small that gap is. Jumping across might be the better option, but Bialy...
Oh, the timing.
Oh, he almost goes. He goes back, and Fallen's going to get it. He would have spotted the shoulder. Like you say, dynamic again, but so too are the T's because they've changed their approach back over toward ramp. It's Taco down, Virtus.pro, Taz. A lovely shot to go in, but that gives them ramp, which still leads to lower, and lower still occupied by now Coldzera and that AWP on Fallen. As Fur looks to try and wrap back around the big garage and find a flank in toward the stairs at secret. Cold, he'll stop Neo. Taz has made his way through, though. It's all in his hands right now on how this play unfolds. Pasha just needs to hold angles, and Fur, if he goes down on this, it comes to a 2 versus 2, and Taz has good position to work with. As a result, good bait in from Fur, good read. Pasha can't find the shot. He turns around. It's a crossfire set from Cold. He'll go down. Taz is going to sneak in, though, as he reloads. And he's got to catch Fur immediately. Fur, knife out. Where's the information relayed? Now Taz has this to a one-on-one. Bomb's going to be faked out, tapped.
Oh.
And unfortunately, our split cam doesn't really work. It's not in the game, but it is going to be the vents. And as the plant comes in, FNX is going to get the kill onto Taz.
Yeah, 1v1 fail cam there, but still, Taz can't make it happen. Great work from him. You're absolutely right there. An overcommitment from Fur for sure, considering the situation. Surely making go to the plant there. You've got a 2 versus 1. Comes down way too close for my liking there, but still, SK.Gaming pick up the round. Taz doing a great job there to actually make it so close.
And I don't want to speculate too much on Fur, but they have said it's sometimes due to his ear issue. Right. Even though he had the surgery, he still only has 30% hearing. Sometimes he doesn't hear comms clearly.
Sure.
Maybe there's something that, because that was pretty peculiar.
The time was pretty low. He probably assumed he was running towards the lower side, right? But
it's true, he could have turned back, yeah.
It's just a great play from Taz. Like, he's just very aware of the situation, a very cerebral player in that sense. We're going to round number 6. 3-2. 2 in a row for SK.Gaming, looking to get more here as Fur opens things up with the MP9, takes a headshot on Taz. A little bit of an investment here from the teams. A little bit rushing towards up, but the bomb dropped down at this point. Nothing really to report that around that.
Nope.
In upper rush.
And this is starting to be a little more standard as expected. SK now on the CT side with guns out, building up rounds. But like we said, with 3 for Virtus.pro, I hate saying it. I don't want to say that 12-3 is going to be our scoreline that we're so used to on Nuke, but it's still workable on this iteration right now. I still think the map's going to get somewhere closer to 10-5, 9-6.
Yeah, it's not as desperate as it was on Train now. They have won a pistol, you're absolutely right. Train's not similar in terms of the comparison to the CT strength, but still a CT-sided map for sure. Nuke is a different kettle of fish altogether. If you can get 3 rounds, you win the pistol. You're in great position overall. Anything on top of that, that's a bonus. Getting 5 rounds is totally fine on Nuke. So we're going to round number 7 here. No AWP available for Snacks, but they have got the 5 AKs. They've got smokes available to them as well. We said Virtus.pro's upper executor got much better recently since some of the recent showings we've seen from them. I'm hoping to see that. Possibly in this round as well. You see they've got 3 players on the roof. I want to see some of those Molotovs towards upper, the flashbangs being used, and the bombs lining up for something. That's going to be Bialy, so maybe that could be happening.
Already a rotation from the AWP. It started with Paul in a big garage. It's now Cold0 that's in that position. So Snacks, I think, if he hugs the corner, that's going to be a skylight smoke that lands inside of the site.
Yep.
One bounced off skylight, another one dropped in. Molotov inside a hut, though, to counter the push. They haven't thrown the molly that lands on top of that Hellraisers often throws. But no one's playing up there right now anyway, and Fur's going to try and bait himself back in on flashes by hugging the wall. Additional smoke out. His teammates can play the aggro on the way through. And he just needs to sit patient, but he's actually going to try and get a little more forward on this. There's a Molotov and 2 flashes left for the T's. They've put out so much utility and not done anything with it. They're stuck in. They've got to go. Flash comes through. Fur's going to dodge it by hugging exactly that wall. Lines up, but Bialy trades. So it works in his favor, and Bialy's going to get FNX as a missed shot comes in. That's going to open the sight for Virtus.pro and Snacks. He'll capitalize. Taco, good flank back in from heaven, but bomb already planted. Low HP for Bialy. Neo's got to land it. He's the only one on high HP. He'll do it. And that's Virtus.pro picking up a gun round now to go with the 3 they got.
I have to say, VP shouldn't be winning that round. They got completely outplayed in terms of utility game. SK.Gaming dropping their smokes just as VP did as well. They're completely locked out the round. Like you said, dropped everything towards that upper side, and then they had to run through smokes himself. They have to thank Bialy for that round, single-handedly pushing through smoke. This was great aim there. Good spray control, the AK-47. Finds 2 very influential kills. Actually manages to pick up not some mistakes from Virtus.pro, but the great play from SK in terms of dropping their smokes at the correct times there. And it's actually going to be a reset for SK as well. This could be 5-3 as we go into round number 8. It's going to be just pistols available for SK, PD-50s, Deagles, CZs. Fallen and Cold0 not purchasing anything. So now, all of a sudden, Virtus.pro looking fantastic here. Outside push from the CTs, do a dink on towards Bialy, but don't find the kill just yet.
Pasha waiting for the shot to present itself on Taco, but he does manage to cross back over and get down. Now this time, unlike the pistol round, they've got the rotation toward Turnpike. It's Cold0. Get careful, Pasha. That brings Taco back in because Cold calls he's got a nade out. Taco finds a kill on a pistol and now can fall away again. It's good coordination between both Taco and Cold. Problem is they can't go forward to get the gun. He's going to try it, Neo. He's already grabbed it and pulled it backwards. Snacks here on the AWP. It's aggressive, I have to say, from Taco, but it is just to the right. It's going to be a better shot from Snacks.
Yeah, great work from him. That should be the round secure at this point. But Cold0 making things a little bit interesting. A little self-boost area towards the hut. Sat in the smoke for now. Hoping a terrorist made his wall past him. He's hoping that smoke can give him enough of a veil. But it looks like now terrorist heading towards the ramp with the bomb as well. Still have 40 seconds to be fair. Not much the city's going to do. They haven't managed to pick up a weapon. Well, there's only one available. That's going to be Pasha's. But Bialy's still low HP. They will be heading towards lower at this point. Have a smoke with the site. Better be safe than sorry. Smoke the bomb side there, and maybe Molotov towards the window room. We'll see what happens. That's going to be a player that's locking it down. That's going to be Neo, but he goes down to low HP.
Cool, good shot on Neo. The crossfire set. Still inside the smoke. He's danced away. Taz, though, hugs the wall and lines up toward the door. It's a pretty straightforward shot to find him inside of it. This is going to bring the plant in. Bialy's on 7. Fallen only with 10 HP. He's going to get found by exactly that man. And another round for Virtus.pro. 5 now. So add them up. Virtus.pro's looking very good early.
Yeah, they absolutely are. That round before, that big, not necessarily a clutch from Bialy, but the entry frags he got after SK shut them down in the smokes, that was such a big round going forward. And you can see SK now struggling with their economy. It's going to be 5-3. Still have enough to work with here. You can see they've got 4 M4s, and Fallen's got the AWP, but that's glass cannon. Not a massive factor on you, I have to say. Lots of very long-range angles he can take that doesn't make me too vulnerable to the AKs or nades, but still, it's a factor going forward, right? And round number 9 comes through. We haven't seen much in terms of like the full executions from VP, but they have speculated at them. A couple of smokes coming in. We haven't seen the Molotovs coming to the other side yet. Neo takes some initial damage there, but that's going to be from the nade. Snacks working the AWP as well. He'll actually be towards the hub position, hoping Fallen doesn't walk into that area once again, try and find that first frag.
Taco with a tighter angle to hold his time toward ramp. Fallen. Oh, hits the shot on Neo immediately. Jumps over, waiting outside. Snacks, with his teammate gone beside him, isn't really sure he wants to go around that corner any further, so now the smokes will come out. Fallen's going to get one landing immediately in front of him. Waits as long as possible for it to bloom in case anyone did go early toward the red crate, but no one does. Now the question is, how does he position himself to try and counter off the fact that Bialy's still up on Twinkie? And right now he's going to go toward Heaven. Not climb the ladder, so he'll stay in Hello, stay toward the lockers. He's hoping that they're going to go all the way through to Secret, but there's a chance they wrap onto Mini right now and split from upper. Especially with Bialy above. All they have to do is drop and wrap in and go. This could be a 2-2 split toward the upper site. Fallen's got a chance to try and counter it. He gets back in the open, climbs up, knows now that they're going to be trying to go toward that inner position. Also considers the fact that someone could be pushing up that catwalk. As we saw, though, Bialy's already dropped inside the site, though. FNX, Fallen. He's got the shot on Snacks that goes down. It was actually Fallen, not Fur, but the positions are perfect inside of the rafters, and they don't get anywhere near the site.
Virtus.pro. A little bit uninspired there, I have to say. Fallen, he's been so impactful with the AWP this series, to be fair. It's going to be Fallen on 9 kills, 5 deaths, and SK.Gaming just doing very well to get that initial frag there. Slow Virtus.pro right down. He didn't really have much to work with there towards the up execute. I call it an execute, wasn't even really out there. Trying to pin to the side from main and the hut area as well. Squeaky door. Just great positioning for SK.Gaming. Read it quite nicely. Good crossfires there. Like we said, Fallen. This doesn't seem to be missing a beat right now. A force buy from Virtus.pro. They've got 3 AKs, 2 Tech 9s, maybe a rush coming in here. A lot of teams like to try and dive down the vents of the Tech 9s to see if that happens. It will be the case, but an Incendiary will slow them down. Pasha, he's feeling brave. He goes through, but goes down to 55 HP.
First flash, has to drop inside of the site. Taco. He finds Pasha, though. Another flash in. Further, going to go for the vents. And the not second vent means he can't drop down to deny. They're already going to be in the lower site. Cold. Gets Taz, though, immediately toward decontamination. He's got the second player, Snacks, as well. That opens up the bomb planter, but Bialy smartly gets off the plant and gets the kill in return with the Tech 9. However, Fur's going to greet Neo. It's now just Bialy. Kind of flames in behind the silo. No plant potential. Fallen knew he was in the door. 5-5. They bring it back.
That's why you actually made a good point there. Obviously, in this situation, you can't actually stop the vent rushes by going down that secondary CT vent, we used to call it. You rely quite heavily on the ramp player now to drop down and deny the plant. The Cold Zera, he goes down. He actually goes very quickly towards Decon and finds up 3 kills in total. I think it was 2 before Snacks found him, but still denies him heavily. And VP, no plant gathered there, so the force buy doesn't really work out for them. It's an interesting idea. Smoke's coming in front of the squeaky door, but Incendiary, it was Pasha by himself just running through that fight. Didn't really have to commit to that. Had he found kills, it looked great, but I think it was too much of a high risk. Goes down to low HPs, and the upper side by himself, always going to be shut down in that position. His teammates try to do what they can afterwards, but now will be an eco. 5-5. How we said that, 5 is enough for VP overall. That's actually a decent C-half, believe it or not. That's not bad at all. So still with 5 rounds to go. This one, maybe not so much, just PD50s and Deagles here.
Molotov will push them back slightly in radio. As you say, back to the pistols.
Yeah, no nades either or armor. This is just one of the rounds they somehow can get a bomb down. Sure, that's great, but Nuke is just not one of those maps. It's not like Train where you can like have a B bomb site to hit. It just doesn't have the options. You're just going to have to try and work together as a unit, but Taco, I was about to say lighting them up right now, he does go down to the hands of Pasha, and they manage to pick up an AK-47 at the time.
Bialy as well. Over with the P250. Taz has managed to pick up the AK-47. Cold in beside, has to hit the shots correctly. He's trying to bait this out, dance around, and pull them back, and FNX goes in to try and capitalize with his teammates' information, but goes down immediately to Pasha. This now picks up a second rifle. There's 2 of them, but watch the flank coming in. It's perfectly timed right now. From, I believe, Fur. Yeah, there it is. I thought I saw him in the X-ray. It was Fallen when we snapped over, which confused my perspective, but yes, Fur was there, and he's gotten Pasha down. So 6-5 SK do retain the lead, but again, CT side, that's expected. It's the number of rounds Virtus.pro need to accomplish that we need to watch. Yeah, absolutely. That was an eco there for VP. Don't get the bomb down. They manage to get 1 kill, I think, and that's about all they'll get. We go to round number 12 now. They get the 5 AKs out. It was more of a default trying to work the picks. We haven't seen too much in terms of like the classic defaults. A lot of teams are presenting at the outside smokes. They're actually focusing more towards ramp and upper, which is
I'll say it's a little bit unorthodox. I think they are going to go towards outside this round. Smokes do come in, so just maybe back to basics at this point. Use the smoke to the start of the round and trying to get some presence towards Secret. Once you get there, your options are open. You obviously can send us one player down there if you want. The idea of the smokes is to take that vision away from the CT, so they don't really get information as to how many players are going down towards that area. Fallen this time, more defensive. Actually going to be towards Ramprum, it seems. Actually pushing all the way in. He loves these first picks, not even falling back as of yet.
Fall in, gets the swallow, that flash. He almost got forward of it. Wanted the shot on Bialy, but gets it right in the face. Can't see anything. Bialy capitalizes. Taco now's the one to watch out. He does it with an M4. Good headshot on the repeat to Pasha, but Neo has slipped underneath. He's at the ladder. Taco considers, but how does Neo approach? He wants to backpedal towards CT spawn and try and get an angle instead.
No!
Taco drops down and finds him. We don't quite catch it in time, but either way.
It was nuts. Neo missed a whole whiff on his back. Oh, God.
That's awful. Bomb planted, though, for Virtus.pro. Even with Neo's whiff, it's still only a one-man advantage right now for Virtus.pro, or rather, excuse me, for SK in the post plant against Virtus.pro's position at lower. Bialy hugging the corner. FNX going to Molotov out toward the bomb. Cold Zero finds Bialy immediately. Molotov to clear dark spot as well, but they've got to watch the ramp. And that means the late push coming in right now from Taco's got to be absolutely perfect. 20 HP to work with, and Taz in toward Toxic, spotted up. Taco, Snacks fires in one shot, gets away as well. The AK's pushed him out into the open though, and it's actually got him through the wall. They find Taz. And a good retake of the lower site from SK.
That kill.
Oh, that's close.
It was very close. It will be SK to pick it up, but Neo, he had such a great opportunity. Taco ends up getting 3 kills that round. Neo could have shut him down onto the first one. That could have been it. He had the honor plate in front of him. Misses it. I didn't see it from the first person point of view, so I can't really put into detail how much of a whiff it was, but still, Neo's on 1 for 10, maybe not having the best game so far. That was actually a very important frag that would have almost guaranteed in that round. But maybe we can get a replay in the analyst section, I'm not sure. I want to see how bad it could have been. But
well, you consider that Taco flanked out Snacks as well in the best post-plant position.
He would have only got 1 kill there, and Neo would have still been alive, almost guaranteed the round there. Like you said, Neo was undetected. He whiffs and then turns around 180, takes him down. Taco capitalizes. We're going to round number 13. The plant comes in. I think in terms of the loss bonus, it's a fourth stage right now. FNX towards that CT vent. Terrorist though focusing towards ramp, it seems, with Taco using that smoke. We'll spray through some speculative shots here.
And he's going to try and get headshot position, reload timing. That was close. No rotation this time to Turnpike, so the option to push all the way through to heaven is there. But Virtus.pro actually fall back after pushing Taco out of position. They'll leave Pasha just to keep the map control in their possession, but elsewhere, perhaps take Outer and go to Secret is where they'll focus as Taz gets closer into the hut. Can't imagine him pushing through this solo. Push up from Fur, though. This is great. Position, spots him, can't find the shot. Second player there, Snacks is going to get him Fur. That's so costly. And now they've got a little bit of room to work it out, and Snacks goes down to 7 HP. 1 bullet would have changed that whole play.
Fallen trying to get a frag and return here. Decent smoke, but he's not aware that Terrorist has already made his way in towards Ramprum. So maybe calling that position's clear. Taco, though, good work. Rotating in, manages to get the headshot on Pasha.
That was the only position Fallen couldn't spot, but Neo pulls one back in return. Watch the rotation coming in from Heaven. Cold gets the bomb down up the ladder. Has to fall away. Second player coming in from Mini. But Bialy's got position. He's lost track of Taco going back down the ladder, but it's going to be upper sight grabbed, attained, and Neo planting it away from where Bialy's playing, at least right now on Heaven, but gets the bomb down no less. And knows there was one toward the vent, but where's the rotation gone? Has Cold gone towards Secret and Mini? Or is he still inside of that Pogo ladder position because that's so linear? And if Neo can get on top of Hut and counter it off, there's a chance. Taco's going to come in from main, though. Flash up, catches Neo, needs to get the head down just barely around the corner far enough, and it's Bialy that'll cover off Cold. Taco standing in the open when Neo's vision comes back.
There it is, the 2-on-2 situation. It was actually quite a nice idea there from the CTs. Obviously, Coldera stuck in the vents. His teammate came in from main entrance. They tried to flash him in there. Worked out quite nicely, but like you said, hide the head. Virtus.pro managing to fall back and Bialy backing him up at that point. Can't do anything about it. So after doing some good work to recover the round after losing the initial pick, it was Fallen pushing in that round position. We'll be round number 14, and Virtus.pro doing a very good job here on Nuke so far. Nothing too tactical in terms of like, wow, look at the way they're playing this map. It's so different. They're innovating so much stuff. It's really good fundamentals, winning the pistol as well. 3 gun rounds, good clutches, playing intelligently, not letting their money spiral out of control. We go to round number 14 here. Very hard so far from the polls. 6 rounds, looking to get some more as well. Full buy for either side. Falling back on the orb. Where will he be this time?
He's going to be back in ramp again. The last time, this is where the flash came through from Bialy, but he wants to go for it. Oh, speaking of Bialy, look who's making his way back in toward lobby. This is such good position. Bialy has to be so careful walking around the corner.
I've got him now, don't worry.
As the smoke will go out to cover off Big Garage. Second one's going to bounce and make a wall of smokes further away. There shouldn't be a gap. Still Fallen's going to wait. He's got the shot. Taz is in lobby as well. Flash and smoke will hold him in that position, and Fallen can back away. It's Taco behind the new AC. Good spot to cover off the wrap on Catwalk, but won't be able to see Secret. They've already gotten down below. So it's on to Cold. Decontamination stairs. Oh, that timely. That would have been perfect for the Molotov. They've crossed over. Pasha gets by. Jumping shot on the Snacks. He's on to 12. The flyer will go out behind. That'll force them down toward the control room door, and Cold knows exactly what he's done by design, and therefore gets himself in a prime position. Snacks can't find a response towards ramp, and as such, Pasha goes down. It's going to be Taz immediately after as Fur rotates in. Bomb was dropped as well on the outer position of that window at control, and they don't have it back yet. Neo's going to try and go for it, but that also means busting out. Okay, maybe not. I forgot the Pasha had already gone through. I was going to say the windows. The first one not blown out. He manages to sneak by, and Snacks has to be the one to hold this off, but Fur takes down Neo. Bomb dropped again. 17 seconds, and Snacks won't be even able to get there in time. And a leg shot through the edge of the wall, or wall shot, nonetheless, as Fallen turns back.
Fallen, the ramp push this time pays off. Not going to be phased by getting killed in the first encounter. Actually manages to push it again. Gets 2 kills this time. Like he said, he's been having so much impact here in this series overall. Let's have a look at his frag totals at the moment. I think he's on 13 for 7, tied for top with Cold Zera. And we go to the round number 15 here. Like we said, though, Virtus.pro already had a good showing so far. It probably won't be the 7th round obtainable. It should be 9-6 considering the buy. They've got a UMP, 4 pistols, head armor available, but only 3 smokes. We'll see what happens here. As Fallen goes towards outside. Probably be some sort of inside play at this point. Maybe try and get the bomb down vents again. Pretty much all you can really hope for with these pistols. Incendiaries coming from the CDs to start things off. Deny the initial rush, but not going to hold off VP for long.
Snacks in behind Squeaky. Saw a player on top hut. Haven't seen a lot of presence there throughout the course of this game, but Fur jumping down from rafters, elects to stay there to see if there's any early aggression onto that Squeaky position. We've only seen the smoked event play come out once so far this game, but it's worked. Taco has to shuffle back down the ramp again. Flash comes through, nearly caught by Pasha. And they'll continue to push onto him. He's staying in the open to watch left side. Bialy's going to be the one to pop out. He still get the angle held. 2 there, almost lined up. Gets the second as well. Nice headshot, turns back into Bialy, drops bomb inside. And although he wants more, he's done enough. His teammate just needs to come over. It's just Taz remaining. It's taking the time. Cold Zero as he goes to the pistol, but he'll do it. 9-6 though is a good half for Virtus.pro to work with.
Yeah, it's a good half considering they won the pistol as well. 6, that's fine. That will do, and I think SK.Gaming will be fine with that as well. They'll just be like, well, guys, we only lost 3 gun rounds. We can certainly do the same to them. If we win pistol, we're actually in a very promising position indeed. So yeah, a good half overall. Both teams showing up in some key rounds there. And yeah, Virtus.pro, like I said, nothing too crazy tactically. Actually, no, like I was expecting more of the executions coming in and some of the more innovative stuff, but still pretty par for the course at the moment. Didn't really see too much in terms of the outside pressure with the smokes, like the standard stuff we're used to seeing. Just actually getting good picks there, kind of splitting the map and actually pincering at the same time. Some interesting vent drops ideas, but yeah, Fallen with very good performance for the CT side. Pistol, as always on Nuke, going to be very telling as to which way this game will be going. As Virtus.pro to kick things off for a 3-0. Can SK find a semi? I actually like the approach. I think those ramp pushes on the pistol rounds on the T side are very good. Because the CDs can't really justify having more than one player there. As soon as you force him back, if he hasn't got a kill, your options are so open at that point. You have to go very fast and lower and try and overwhelm him and force the rotations, or you go straight towards ladder. Like I said, you haven't got an M4, you haven't got a pistol. You can't really exactly spray them down. You have to almost let them have it at that point. So let's have a look. Superman for Taco. He's got a Tech 9 and armor. Gold Zera, block armor. It's actually need 1 smoke here. So let's see where Fallen's going to be throwing that smoke. He's on top of Silo for now.
Fallen, the only one with that smoke, is out toward the silo position as we see it now. Spotted already by Snacks as well, who's got the range advantage on the USP. Bialy playing at the top of the silo at the upper site. Slightly different angle again. There's lots of them to check. Even if Fallen wants to rotate back in and not take the fight out, he's still on the roof right now. If he drops a smoke wide inside a hut, they could push through and catch off Bialy's position. You'd have to drop back down there for onto the floor, but right now he's blown out the skylights. Bombs up top with him as well.
He's smoked in front of the vent and Squeaky door, but the CTs drop in front of Squeaky, so this is actually a nice adaptation from VP.
Pasha tries to get to Turnpike early, no one to rotate quickly into the ramp. They've got to drop back down if they elect to go lower, but they don't. It's the same play Virtus.pro tried on them, but it's being shut down. The wrap toward Hell, and Neo backs just away from the ladder, knowing that they're there, but that brings Snacks back into the fold, and he'll find Taco. Cold, Zira, and Fallen, the last two remaining. Cold knows he's probably going to be pushed toward the window, but Snacks again with execution. He's got two in the round. Bialy closes it, and Virtus.pro take both pistols.
Well, there it is. SK.Gaming, like you said, a very similar approach to what SK brought to the table there, but they actually smoked in front of the squeaky door, maybe trying to force something in there. I guess at that point they're trying to get towards a ladder position, and Fallen potentially, I think Fallen had the bomb as well, so he actually comes through and goes down lower as his teammates get towards the heaven position, but doesn't work out from the tool. Snacks shuts him down, and like you said, both pistols now going in favor of VP. They're on the chase, but now they're on the CT side as well. Should be able to tie things up at 9-9, but we have got a force buy from SK, and then bomb going down on the first round there, so it's going to be Deagles, Tech 9s, but no nades to speak of. It's going to be purely firepower here as they rush outside. Fur takes a lot of damage, being challenged by the SMGs towards outer.
Takes a ton of damage down to 23. Nade's going to go over as well. Won't quite reach, but FNX, better shot. Neo goes down, Snacks. Re-peeks out. He's got multiple opponents to face, but smartly peeks correctly and finds Fur. He's tagged up to 7. Fallen's got an angle from on top of main. P250 does massive damage from that position, and now he's going to try and play it again. Snacks is able to evade him, though, and slip back closer toward the lockers. In fact, he'll go inside the confines of the building as such to be a little more protected as Taco puts pressure on Pasha, who's got a nade out. Nearly costs him very dearly. And they really need to keep the momentum rolling as Pasha goes down to 51 now. This gives Taco a chance to wrap around. We know exactly where Snacks had rotated to. Now I think he's gone. He stayed inside lockers, so he's on 7 HP. I thought he was going to go up the ladder, but he stays low. This could be a problem for him now as he still works toward outer. They've lost the ramp. They have to know there's a possibility of a wrap coming through, especially with Pasha not seeing any further activity down to lower. So Snacks positions himself accordingly, peeks out, does get one, almost lines up, but Taco finds the trade. It's going to give Bialy the awareness that they're down below, but not the angle to play it from. And now there's lots of little angles that they can try and elevate themselves in. Push coming in from Catwalk. They go a little bit too soon from lower. Taco gets caught. As a result, though, Fallen does find the answer. If Taco had waited and Fallen found that kill sooner, we'd have a 3-on-2 situation rather than the 2v2 we're currently in. But still, there's a chance for the Brazilians. As Cold tries desperately to find the shot with the Deagle. That pole is falling off the bomb plant. Throws him right back into the clutches of Taz.
Solid play there from Taz. Very calm. Looking towards main entrance, nailing the shots required as well. It was a bit interesting there from SK, managing to get a few picks there, especially Fallen with that P250 towards the heaven position. Certainly made it a little bit scary for Virtus.pro, but like we said, Taz, calm and controlled, manages to find both the headshots there, doesn't fall for the fake plant coming in, just manages to lock it down. And denies another plan for SK.Gaming there, so surely a full EK here coming in from the Brazilians, it will be indeed. So you would assume at this point it's going to go to 9-9. So this is Virtus.pro's pick. They obviously got battered on training with 16-1, but looking to rectify things here, as they will be putting it to 9-9. Not really much the terrorists can do sort of before in the first half. You just have P250s and Glocks. You're just hoping to get a bomb down. They're going to try and rush down the vent set, but the incendiary, that stops it altogether.
That's lovely from Pasha to spar off in the smoke. They don't look at Bialy. They try to go vent bomb drop. He slips back in and could have even knifed Fur at that point, but just get the rounds, Virtus.pro, and that'll put them now 9-9, as you say. Finally, though, the gun round to come out. They're going to stick with these MP9s as well, Virtus.pro. They want to go for the
I guess
bonus round and build the economy and slam this home.
You rush ramp with 2 MP9s. Definitely possible of getting a couple of AKs there. Very close range, might not see it coming. I think it's definitely justified on the CT half in money can be a massive problem, especially when you start buying orbs as well. I would call almost certainly push ramp with those weapons. Let's see what they decide to do. Yeah, they will be. So it will be Snacks. Oh, not pushing, actually, just leaving Pasha there alone. I thought they'd be going for an aggressive pick at least, but not going to be happening. Fallen very fast towards outside though. Not going to have an orbs challenge. Just Neo on the scout. Spotted. Actually hits him as well. Manages to get away with it. Just about 9 HP for Fallen.
Fur is going to get Bialy back. He's gone down to 49. It Snacks though back up inside. The stairwell bomb drops all the way down. He doesn't sit on top of it though. Oddly, I would have thought he'd put the Molotov out and try and buy some space with that MP9, but he's done massive damage. Fallen on 9 HP. AWP trying to make sure he doesn't walk back up toward that AK-47. So Snacks goes conservative in this approach. Early rotation from Neo as well to try and cover off that ramp room in case they did break into the lower position past Snacks. He could drop down in ramp and be in position sooner, but Cold spots him up through the edge of the box. Down goes Neo. Very fast shot. Now Taz has made his way all the way around to Silo though. This, the timing, it's only going to amount to 1. Could have been perfect. Fallen, he's there with the AWP. Where did the shot go? What is going on?
The panic.
That is massive panic has fallen. I'm wondering if that was almost a reaction to the noise in the auditorium when he turns around expecting someone behind, but he didn't get the information in time towards Silo and nearly kills his teammate. Because we saw Taz in the open.
Well, at this point, Fallen will be going first to check these tight angles. Snacks doesn't really matter. He's got an MP9, but that does. Taco finds a kill on ramp. Now it's up to Snacks. SMG on the bomb side. 20 seconds remaining. If he can just kill one player here, especially the bomber, that'd be fantastic. Let's see if it works out for him. Commitment to the lower side comes in. A good swipe from the center. He's going to slash his knife. This is so big.
This is almost what Showtime used to do with Immortals. Now he's there, and it works perfectly for Snacks. He's got the MP9. He started the play. He'll go down. Fallen finds him. But 3 seconds, there's no time. The knife's done it. Did they get it in time? They did. They just got onto it at 4 seconds. Taz, he's got to rotate back and clutch it in. Snacks goes stylish to try and make the play, and Taz, he's going to work his way back inside the site. No smoke of the bomb. Taco's the high HP player behind the silo. He's got the information on where he is already. And now the smoke goes on the bomb. But watch the low HP position for Fallen. It's an AWP in the corner. And remember, Taz had Fallen in the open, and Fallen didn't see him. Taz didn't take a shot. And somehow it leaves him alive, and flash in, that'll cover off Fallen's position. He manages to get the cross, spots him up, low HP, but Taco's able to shuffle out as a result.
Oh, what a play. Snacks. Pretty much all he could do there. It's actually a really nice call there. He waits for the bomb to come in. It's got like, what, 7 seconds when the bomb was going down initially. He finds the kill on the bomber as well. I thought that was enough. I thought it was like less than 4 when they started planting there, but just about get it down. That could have been the player of the game so far. Managed to pull that one off. You have to remember, Matt, that was actually the bonus round from Virtus.pro. They managed to bring it down to that close situation, so doing a ton of damage to the SK economy, and now they have a double Epicenter going in to round number 20. I think Snacks got a ton of money, of course, from the knife kill, so he's laughing at that one. So he double orbs to the CT, Fallen challenging towards outside. Smoke down to give him a bit more of a veil, but who's going to get this first frag? Snacks not going to be fully committing at this stage. He's towards outer, and we'll see where the secondary orb as well. Pasha actually in the ramp room, so locking down 2 of the key points in the map here with the orbs.
Snacks trying to spot toward the top of the silo. No one around the corner just yet. Cold was there, not wanting to go. But fast play at outer. No smokes. It's going to be straight up brawl. They've got smokes. They just haven't deployed them. They haven't gone for the wall. Good shot, Snacks. Fallen goes down immediately. Now he looks back to Silo, but they're already round to Red Crate. It's FNX that's in a tough position for as well, actually, considering he's up behind Mini around the corner. Has no real escape plan, so smokes go out just to cover off their positions and get away from the AWP player. And a ton of smokes as well, because now they'll go towards Secret. The pick strategy not exactly working, so execution instead.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, this is so good, Snacks. Cold down, he gets through it, and he's gonna come back down. This will hold up the rotations and lower Snacks as he drops in. Nearly finds the shot as well. Taco has pulled back Neo.
Oh, that could have been so big if he managed to pull off that no-scope. Can you imagine? Still a 4-on-3, though, in favor of Virtus.pro. This kill pretty much decides it. Viali does manage to pull it down. It's going to be now the round heavily in their favor. The bomb not in position just yet. Taco waiting towards the ramp room. Can't really do anything to get his plan down. They're not together. FNX can't just run onto the side, and he's going to be stuck in between 2 CDs there. Round done. Taco left as he comes in towards the ramp room. Might find 1 kill here, but that's pretty much all he'll get. Just have to save the AWP player at this point. Still fancy something out of this. I'd say to save the AWP, surely, but
I think so as well, but the problem is he's got a player coming in from behind at ramp, so there's really no exit at that point. And Snacks will get him, so no AWP save. 10-10. Money's going to be very tight on the SK side.
Well, there it is. You're absolutely right there. There's a full reset coming after winning the previous round, getting shut down there as well. It was a double AWP setup. Snacks towards outside, finds that first AWP frag. You see SK looking a bit lost there as well, just getting completely wrecked wherever they went. Snacks with that audacious play towards Secret as well, jumping down with the no-scope. I just thought it was going to hit. When it's Snacks in those kind of positions, you just think, yep, it's happening. But it doesn't land this time. Interesting enough, Neo brings out a Scouts. Unable to recover the secondary AWP, it seems. But he knows he's up against a full eco at this point. So Snacks, once again, he finds another AWP shot here. Seems like he's getting in the zone right now as we go to round number 21.
Snacks again just waiting for the position. Fallen's already bypassed at outer. This time they don't have the smokes, so same position he wants to try to approach, get up there without anything in front, but this time without the weapon as well. Taco's going to fall to Pasha. So too is FNX. As they both go down at the entrance into ramp. Snacks will find for a very straightforward round. Fallen's already spotted up, and Bialy will slide out to make sure he takes him down swiftly, and they'll take back the lead. First time they've had it since 5-4 in the first half. Well then,
11-10 on the CT side of Nuke as well. This is looking very promising indeed for Virtus.pro after picking up both pistols and getting the 3 zeros on either side as well. They've got themselves in a place where, as we go to round number 22, it's 3 AKs, a galore for Fallen, Cold Zero just on the UMP as well. this could be a deciding factor going forward. You can see Neo, his scout is very much justified going forward now. That's actually fine going against this sort of weaponry. We'll see what happens here. Presumably something like a little rush from SK has to come in here. You can't really do too much with the Galil and the UMP. Trying to map like me, you have to be doing a very close range, maybe try and get towards the ramp room or dive in the vents with the SMG. Fall of no AWP as well. We said how powerful he's been with that weapon. Just a Galil for him.
We're just going to watch through the ladder hole to make sure no one will push in through hut. Taco, meanwhile, changes his approach toward the ramp room, smokes out in front. It's Neo there this time on a scout. So a scout and an AWP for the CT side. Desperate to get this lineup to work. Neo, as soon as he unscopes, they round the corner. This is poor timing, unfortunately for him. Throws a Molotov out that does land to cover the entirety of the door. I thought it might leave a gap to go to the right and lead them in toward where Snacks has now arrived. Smoke down, nade in. Snacks wants to get better position. Trajectory of the nade indicates already a rotation's there, but Neo's at the shot on FNX. He'll eventually go down to Fallen. Now this is where Snacks, with his second smoke out, has a really tough decision, and I think he makes the correct one to just back away. Additional smokes going out in front of him.
He's made some interesting decisions outside with the smokes, but 25 seconds remaining, damage being done as well. Still a 4-on-4, looks like SK have to opt towards lower here. They know Snacks is waiting beneath them at heaven, so what's the play here? Will they manage to get the bomb down? They have got one smoke remaining for the lower side, but Pash is waiting for them in decon.
Pasha wants to try and find it. Oh, he's so close, Cold. He'll get the plant in, can't find the angle, and that's going to cause him to reload, give himself up to Cold. Taz finds one in the meantime. Snacks down, AWP in hand, and Taz goes out, finds where Fur is, gets him on low HP. Actually, I take that back. It's 77. It's low HP on Fallen, and Fur's going to turn back and absolutely tear the head off of Snacks to bring this back dead even.
Wow. A round where I thought SK.Gaming weren't really going to stand a chance at that point. Still money available for Virtus.pro. They focused towards the ramp room. I thought Neo was going to fall down there. Once Snacks was taken out of position in terms of the smokes, Neo only having a scout as well probably wasn't worth him staying for that exchange. He gets taken down, and then the lower bomb smoke becomes a real possibility for the Brazilian side at that point. They get down there. Snacks has to rotate through the vents. Not an ideal situation with the AWP as well, especially when your teammates are dropping like flies around you, so you can't really have too much impact at that stage. But still, a difficult round for both teams. This will fully reset SK once again, but now the money's starting to dwindle for Virtus.pro at 11-11. This is a really key one going forward. It's the outside smokes coming in for SK.Gaming. I don't think they'll fully commit with this as well. Could this send Fur by himself at that point? We talked about this wall of smokes being used to take the vision away from the CTs. You can use it to do a number of things at that point. Fake one player towards the back or really fully commit with 3 or 4.
Snacks trying to find the angle, gap in the smoke massively, and it actually works against him. It's Fallen that spots his foot. Neo, nonetheless, will find Fur and drops off catwalk. Let's try and get an early rotation on the ramp, knowing that they're very likely to bypass the rest of the smokes and get in towards Secret as FNX waits up by the AC. He'll catch off any outer rotations that want to go for a flank position. Fallen's already cleared the corner as well to make sure no one's waiting on the other side. We've seen ops there, we've seen AKs there, we've seen pretty much every weapon there.
Well, now SK.Gaming have shown their hand towards outside. They've got players towards Secret, but they're waiting for a reaction from the CTs right now. The problem is Snacks, he's holding lower. He's holding for anyone pushing into that bomb site, so doesn't really, with the man advantage especially as well, they don't really need to be rotating at all. No one needs to be pushing to the CD side. It's going to be SK.Gaming. They have to try and work and find these frags. I'm not sure that's going to happen here. Snacks now about to be challenged by Fallen.
She's out Molotovs as well. Knows he's coming, Snacks, but can't find the angle of the shot. That'll allow Fallen to immediately flurry by. Windows being blown out, they'll pull Snacks' curiosity back inside of the site. He's trying to open up space at ramp. And Pasha won't budge, at least not yet. He won't rotate too soon. Fallen back toward the vents. They've split back towards upper. He can't find the shot. Now he knows there's one in front. Drop back down. Bialy finds the kill, but FNX has Neo. And Taco's inside of the site to catch off Taz. Suddenly it's just Bialy and Pasha, 2 versus 2. Bialy's smart about this. He's not going to go back up the ramp. He's only, or excuse me, the ladder. He's only got 19 HP. It would be suicidal to walk into a choke point without any accuracy to his advantage. So they'll go for the slower rotation, and it works as well. He finds Taco in toward main. They can pinch on Cold. 100 HP for Cold to work with. He's going to try and catch off Pasha inside hut. He's only got the Galil to work with from range. Gets the shots in, and Pasha, information relayed his direction, only goes down to 71 as well, but it brings Bialy back in low HP. Cold reads it. 20 for him. Gets on the box, and he's going to win it out as well as he catches him inside of the site. There's little time left. And SK takes back the lead.
Cold's Era stepping up just when it mattered most. We said that'd be a huge reset for SK.Gaming, and it could potentially break the economy of Virtus.pro as well if SK picked it up. They do manage to do it. 2 versus 1. coldzera with the Galil as well. Reads the situation quite nicely. Misses the initial exchange. I thought that was it. If he didn't get that kill, he'd be done for. Luckily for him, low HP on Bialy. He finds the kill as he rotates in from main. Good positioning as well. Good headshot. Nails the situation. And now, a chance for SK.Gaming to take this second map here. They open things up 16-1 on Train. Looking to close it out. Yes, they're on the harder side for sure now, but big rounds like that, big clutches, is what's going to take them over the finish line. Spur taking out Snax. This is a full eco at this point for Virtus.pro. Their money going to the next round. Thursday lost when it's going to get a buy up, but it won't be great. This is a chance for SK to capitalize now.
Yeah, it's a massive win for Cold to get in terms of the money, in terms of the importance of that round. It's Virtus.pro this time on pistols. Snax getting caught early. Fur just spotted his foot as he shoulder peeked back out toward main. Very strategic in their attempt to clear, but watch the two players at lower. Bialy and Neo both working in tandem right now lower towards Secret as they get closer and closer to the corner. Fur's not going to go down just yet, but they need to be aware of that presence when they do, and Bialy's actually going to try and strike while the iron's hot. With their backs turned, little does he know, he could actually try and go up immediately and bust out to grab a gun. Neo's there as well for trade potential, but there is a few more than just one outside right now for the terrorists.
Yeah, well, 5-4 at this stage. Snax has gone down, the danger man, I would say, but 2 CT towards Secret. coldzera, though, just watching those flanks efficiently, takes down Bialy. There's another player there as well, though.
Yeah, from the range, Neo can't do anything.
Yeah, not really much he can do in that scenario. Bomb should be planted towards up at this point. 30 seconds remaining. They're being very cautious, though, as the flashes come in, just eradicating every risk potential. We had Saka to find another headshot on Taz. Bomb will be planted, just Pasha and Neo remain.
Neo's going to get dropped by FNX. Meaning just Pasha. Very little HP even lost so far on SK in this round. As they'll build themselves up to 13, 3 to go. Like you say, it's just about clutching these out, pushing it over the finish line at this point in time. We go back as well to that last round. The economy starts to be a factor against Virtus.pro. As they'll be able to buy up this round, but I don't even know if they have enough for the AWP. No, they don't.
That's been a huge thing for them as well. You remember like the double orb setup they had on the CT side. Snax patrolling the outer zone as well with the orb. So not going to be an opportunity for them to here. No kits purchased. I said that round was so huge before. That clutch from coldzera. He's put them in a fantastic position. Not only in terms of the scoreline, the economy game as well. Virtus.pro on the chase now. It's a full buy for SK. There were 5 rifles out. All the utility required for full execution as well. VP might have to work a little bit harder for that first frag. Smokes towards outside, looks like we're with the first play.
It's going to be a wall.
Yeah.
They've got the lineup for 2 of them. Oh, but look at the push from Bialy. He's up so far. Snax as well, in behind the little blue box. This is actually very good, and Snax's angle needs to spot FNX because he spotted in turn. Good shot, wins the duel, pops back out. Cold, he's going to get the kill in return, and Bialy goes down on a trade as well. Cold finding both of those kills, very important, but still Neo's in a position with a gap in the smoke to try and push back through, and he knows they're backing away. He's not heard the cross at all. So this gives information to the other 2 players playing toward the inner depths of the site, and Neo's going to try and, I think, walk in and time this so they can't backpedal when they do arrive toward lobby.
Yeah, he has gone behind them indeed. He's making his way towards T-Spawn. This could be a crucial play. It all comes down to the timing. So will they slow themselves down in the lobby room? They're going towards ramp for now. And there's presence from the CTs there as well. Pasha gets 1 kill. I'm pretty sure that VP can't lose this now. Neo's done such a good job.
Pasha's hugging the wall. Neo's arriving. Slow them even slightly. Oh, look at Cold's position, though. He's looking back. Cold! Again, that's 3 huge kills now in the round for him. He gets the 2 trades outer, reads the wraparound from Neo, but it's Pasha that's going to prevail. Bomb dropped inside, and that brings Taz back in. Taco goes down.
Well, there it is.
Must-win round.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought that was it. Once Neo was coming in from T-Spawn, I thought there was no way they're going to be aware of that situation. coldzera gets it, but Pasha, great positioning at that point, manages to shut it down. The double spray down, stays calm, good backup from Taz as well. Not out of the woods just yet, though. If they were to lose this round, that's another real harsh reset. Still a full buy available for SK.Gaming as well. Fallen's on the AWP. Lose this one, you only get $1,400. That's pretty much GG, Matt. It's another must-win round for Virtus.pro, I have to say. Lose this one, you're out of there. It's done.
Fallen, AWP in hand, gets aggressively toward the gap behind the box to see in the big garage. No one's really been playing there, but Neo on a scout again this time. Not an AWP for Snax. So as said, she's going to go for a swing position in lower and get a rifle towards Secret for his position wide of the smoke. Almost perfect to counter that out if Snax gets too aggressive.
Oh, Neo just in that scout. He'll be towards outside for now, you're absolutely right. But Fallen being such a scary factor here in the series throughout. Smokes towards outside, some flashes as well will take Neo out of the situation for now. Fallen is slowly but surely dissecting towards outside. Hunting for prey.
Pasha's all the way through. Snacks is waiting. He's biding his time, and he's done it correctly. Fallen found, fallen down. As the op is dropped. And FNX, he's going to drop in as soon as the opportunity presents itself and that smoke dissipates, because right now the bigger problem is the fact that Neo's got an AW, or excuse me, the scout. He's scoped in, so it confused me, but the scout, as we mentioned, toward heaven. It's a massive amount of damage potential, but small wall of smoke's now towards secret. And they can get there. Did the X-ray throw me off, or was the upper body showing? As the information relayed, I think it was, because Pasha's going to rotate to lower. Snacks therefore gets himself prepared, but the rotation, nade goes through, not a lot of damage done. Minor flesh wound onto FNX, but headshot lineup for Snacks. Tags in, he only tags in. It's going to be FNX to pull back with 1 HP. Taco rotates, spots up Neo as well toward Turnpike. It's the Scout versus the AK. And as you said, another must-win round for Virtus.pro. So thankfully, Pasha stepped up again, but he's canceled out. Bomb's going to go in. Spray coming through. Good push from Bialy, but that's countered out. Taco, he's got 2, Neo down as well. But like you said, 5 seconds. Bomb's not planted at Virtus.pro. They're going to win the round.
Bialy stepping up there. There's now viewing the screen. Crowd will enjoy that. They'll be playing after this one. Yeah, Bialy there denying the bomb. It actually was an equal exchange up until that point, to and fro. But like you said, Virtus.pro actually stepping up there. Such a key round. That would have been the GG, like I said before. But still, Bialy coming out of the vents, sacrifices himself for the cause. He denies the plant going down. Yes, he dies, but you can see this one's still not over just yet. 13-13. SK still applying the pressure, going to be forcing into this one. They've got an AWP available. Deagles, Tech-9s and AKs. Looking for the first pick. Neo managed to sail out of the scout last time. Fallen, he's gone a little bit quiet in the last few rounds. We'll see whether he can find the next pick as he makes his way back towards T-Spawn on the roof. Presumably we'll go on towards Silo.
Bialy with the smokes in front of him, bounced through the hut to go a little bit deeper, obscure the angle and allow them to get further inside of the site before shown. Has to backpedal as a result, so he'll go up toward the heaven position, top ladder. It's going to be Pasha again over toward ramp. Very straightforward again, though. No AWP on this CT side. They want to stick with the scout that Neo has. Fallen has his big old Dragon Lore to work with. Neo's made the scout work. It's a headshot on Taco this time, so that works. Watch his rotation, because as he goes back toward outer, that nade's going to throw some information to Fallen that he's out there. And he's found Snacks down below. Fallen nearly hits the second shot, drops in. But now he's got Mini to work with. Checks the first angle. That's behind the new yellow crossbeam. It's the silos he has to worry about where Taz is playing. And better still, Bialy's going to be baited in off of that. Neo in the picture now as well. Everybody watching. Mini spotted up, can't hit the shoulder shot. Back out, Fallen's going to take Neo, but now again, this bait and switch potential. Bialy's got to be perfect. It's baited in. Taz has done his job. Bialy's followed up, and it's going to be 2 kills for him and brings Pasha back into the picture.
Well, there it is. That's going to be SK.Gaming. $2,400 going into this round, and Fallen doing everything he could at that position. Finds 2 very important picks with Bialy doing a throw in between the upper silo, using the gap as well to gain some information. He jumps across, very disciplined, waits for him to commit as well, finds 2 kills there. Fallen can't do anything about it, and we go into round number 28. They're not going to force into this. SK known for some reckless buys in this tournament especially as well. Going to be bringing PT50, Deagles, Tech-9s, no armor, allowing Virtus.pro to get to map point here. Obviously still have a chance of winning the round, but
there we
more
go.
or less allowing
Snacks back on the AWP. 2 shots, Fallen's down, and yes, you're dead right, still a chance to win the map, but not if it goes like this. As Neo's got Fur down as well, Taco's gonna fall very straightforward from Virtus.pro. Makes you wonder why they didn't bring the hop out again sooner.
Oh, 25 kills for Snacks so far, not a bad showing whatsoever. We're going to round number 29 here, so 2 in a row required from SK. Certainly possible from what we've seen so far. They managed to have a flurry of gun rounds at the mid-stage of the second half here, 3 in a row. It's been a rough ride for them overall though. Virtus.pro need 1 to take us to Cobble. Cobble would be fantastic, I'll tell you right now. If that does happen, this will be one epic semi-final, but still, round number 29, let's stay with this one. Molotov's coming in from the CTs, stopping any rushes coming in right now, but still, no AWP available for SK. This will be 5 AKs and the utility.
Bialy will wait at the top of the hut. No Molotov bounce. Again, we mentioned Hellraisers will do that through the skylight to distill anyone top hut, but it's not been a common position really in this game, to be fair. As they set for a wall of smokes outer once more. Fur with the close smoke, Cold with the deeper. And And they go actually with a smoke as well on top of the corner at Cat. With the big garage addition, this actually gives them full wrap potential onto Mini as well. They would have to push through the second smoke if they elect to go that far, but the Molotov on the inside of Red Crate, it's a good thing they go for the wide smokes because now they can bypass that and still get towards Secret without being slowed.
Heavy commitment here, all 5 players towards Secret. Lower execution still a possibility. They have 2 smokes. See teams like NIP smoking through that window door to actually get a plant going down there. But the first boss got to get past is Bialy. He's waiting for them. Nade comes in, not going to be committing just yet to get flashed off.
Waiting for them to cross is Bialy. Taco's going to be the first. Sees him, but timing slightly off as he backs away. It's going to be push, hard pressure onto Bialy. Only manages the one.
Dings Taco though.
Certainly does. 2 HP. Puts Neo in the corner. Vent not blown out either. All he has to do is watch the doorways. As soon as the vent goes, that's his information queue. And not only that, Pasha's in a position where he can cover that off. Nade goes toward the door. So 2 does a smoke and return in front of Pasha. Thankfully, that nade didn't find Taco as he waits toward decontamination. Pasha, though, lining them up. He's got a good chance. They want to try and find the smoke. The plant. Taco's going to get it down. He's only on the 2 HP. Stays inside of the smoke. Can't get away. And a reload coming in from Neo could cost him because Cold, now in a 1 versus 4, tries to spot through, but he's going to be held off. It's going to be the round. Virtus.pro, I'm pretty sure they're already on the defuse. They've got to get off, though, with that kill, Cold. But now it's done. Virtus.pro is going to take map 2. It was a very back-and-forth affair, but Nuke works for them 2nd time in a row.
Great game there. Virtus.pro winning both pistols, been showing some tenacity on the second half, some difficult rounds with the economy as well. They're stepping up as some key